You're not going to stay hopeless anymore. Hopelessness will pervade our lives when we have a hole. It's a hole. I'm sure you can feel that, but it's something very special that your mind is doing. It's a protected hole. It's not a normal kind of break in our psyche, in our energy field, in our soul. It is a break that we have tried to repair, but the problem is that the actual wound is so painful or so vulnerable that we put all of our focus, all of our concentration, all of our energy into protecting that instead of blocking things that could hurt us, instead of patching up the holes where our energy is leaking out into the world. And even those aren't functional. We don't have the space or the people we need around us to heal, to get back to wholeness, back to wellness, back to a healthy boundary. And we may have people who are preying on us, using our brokenness to their advantage, a world that uses our brokenness and sucks the life out of us. Or we may be abandoned. We may not have a safe place. Because here's the thing is we actually do need help to heal from something that deep. And the only reason we don't get it is we don't feel safe enough to open up and receive it when it's there. And it may not be there. In fact, it may be dangerous to open up. We may not want anyone to see it because we know what happened last time. And whether you remember last time or not, it's still in there. So you're holding in the pain of this wound. You're patching up the holes when you can. And sometimes they break open. You're given up. You've given up. You've given up hope. Hope is actually a healed state. So let's talk about what hope actually is. And by the way, you can feel hope and be in the state of brokenness. How else are you going to have hopelessness? But the problem is that it won't stay because of these cracks in your psyche. So hope is actually a natural state of being when we have healthy boundaries. When you have a healthy boundary, it means you choose what energy comes into your life. You choose what energy doesn't come into your life. You choose what spaces you're in. And you have the flexibility and safety to move from space to space to make your space safe for yourself. When we have that, we can do something amazing, which is open up our energy field, stretch ourselves, expand ourselves, and allow the possibility of new energy to touch us, to reach us, to come into us. You may be the kind of person who brings hope to others, even though you have a wound, because you know the pain and you bring that hope to yourself. But eventually, my love, we will get drained. Eventually, we will find a puncture. Eventually, it will be too much to open ourselves up and expand because it can only ever be temporary if we have this hole. And rather than blame the world or the people hurting us or the systems or what actually caused our original wounds, which is part of the hopelessness game, knowing that stuff is still out there, knowing there's nothing you could do about it, or nobody helped us, we're going to try something different. We're going to go in here. And we're going to heal that hole. And it's not really just patching it up. That is just a bandage. And it's not really just wrenching the bandages off the actual wound. It's three things. The safe space. Actually taking down your blocks and walls that you put around yourself to prevent anything bad like that from ever happening again. And healing the wound. That will give you your life back. That is what's really happening. So you have a wound, and you're protecting your wound. And because you're putting all your energy into protecting the pain of that wound, you end up with a hole in yourself, and that hole is hopelessness. And there's other holes that you can have. There's other protection mechanisms. Actually, hopelessness is just one of 16 core wounds. And I'm going to teach you to heal them all. Because that's what we do here. So, my name's Dr. Arian Wine. I'm a cognitive scientist and a psychologist, and I teach you how to see the shape of your subconscious and use that as your own map back to healing yourself to wholeness. So, I want to invite you to come along on this journey with me. Now that you know what's going on in your psyche, if you are ready, then come get the next resource that is going to help you on this journey. So I have 3 accessible resources to get you started. One is an emotion healing toolkit for when insane emotions start pouring out of us from our wound. Naturally, we will just try to put the lid back on the bottle. And this is what to do instead that's healthy, that lets the emotions do what they need to do, what they should have been able to do when you got the wound. Second is I have a little mini course that teaches you how to actually heal the core wound. It's called Release Your Core Wounds. And I think it's like just 12 little videos and a couple exercises, and it's going to teach you exactly what to do when those wounds start getting exposed, if they've already come up partially, if you've never even been able to find the memory, or if you have full-blown wounds that just don't seem to go away that you already have access to. So that resource is also there. And then I also have a little email series that teaches you how to make your own safe space to heal in. I know what it is like to start from having absolutely no safe space, absolutely no safe person, attacked from every direction, and be full of all of the wounds: helplessness, hopelessness, fear, pain, and there's more. These tools I created to move myself out of these situations, and they will work with what your subconscious needs. So, those form the basis that you need to give your mind what it needs to heal itself. And this is the real basis of the healing journey, is your mind will actually heal itself, but it needs the right conditions. And so, that is what I provide: the information, knowledge, and the space. And if you're ready to actually walk through the journey of mapping your own subconscious, finding which wounds you have, using your own shape of your subconscious to create your own map to healing, and walking through all the steps to do that, from bringing down blocks and walls, to healing the core wound, to rebuilding healthy boundaries in your safe space that you created for yourself, to actually building new healthy core beliefs for yourself that naturally create hope, happiness, peace, love, the good states of being that are our birthright. If you want to walk through that journey, then I am teaching this. And I'm actually teaching a live class this fall. And depending on when you see this, it might be a great time for you to jump in and join us. There's a link down below for you to apply. You can just let me know where you are in your healing journey, and we'll see if you're at the right stage to move through this process. But for me, I needed the structure. I needed the accountability. I needed to be held. I needed the safe space. I needed the community. I needed the knowledge. I needed to know that what happened to me was real. And I know that what's happened to you is real too. All right? So trust yourself. Trust yourself to know what the next right step is for you. But if this video is catching you in the middle of your healing journey, I just want you to know that you don't have to live with hopelessness anymore. You are going to heal. And this is your sign. All right? So, pathway's there for you. Come join me on your journey. And if I can be of assistance, come get some of the things that I've created that will help walk you through this journey. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. This channel is intentionally a safe, loving, healing space for all of us on this journey of our highest evolution. And I would love for you to be a part of this community. Subscribe, leave some positive energy in the comments for others, safely share your story. And just thank you. Thank you for being alive. You truly do matter. Your brokenness has nothing to do with your limitless, unlimited worthiness and need that we have for you to be healed and healthy and your full true self in the world right now. Okay? So I'm going to get all excited about that concept in the next video, and I will see you there. I love you. Keep healing.